Hello everyone, I'm DJ Mustang. Today we are going to solve a hacked box machine. The machine name is Remote. It's a Windows box. Difficulty is easy and IP address is 10.10.10.180. So let's start. We'll start with the Nmap. Nmap SS is for sync scan. SV is for service version, capital O is for operating system detection, and capital A is for aggressive scan. And 10.10.10.180, the host IP address. Just click enter. It will take some time, so we have a saved output. I can see the first one, the 21 port is open. We'll target this one first. For that, just type FTP and the host IP address 10.10.10.180, and I can see anonymous login is also enabled, so we'll log in with the anonymous username, anonymous, and the password will be anything. So we are logged into the FTP server. Let's check what's inside the directory. Okay, I cannot see any file on this server, so maybe it's a rabbit hole. So we'll quickly quit this thing and we'll concentrate on another service. That will be better. Quit. Next service, I can see the port number 80. The web application is running on this machine. We'll quickly access this web application. We'll see what's going on this web application 10.10.10.180. Acme widgets. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Weil E, and some messages there. Products. Okay, I can see some products are available for sale. Biker's jacket, unicorn, ping pong ball, jumpsuit. So it's kind of a e-commerce website, I can say. Okay. We'll quickly enumerate the directories so it will be easy for us to understand what's going on in this application. We'll quickly enumerate the directories with the Derby. So for that, just type Derby and the URL of this website, that is 180.10.10.180, and we'll start enumerating the directories. It will take some time, so we have a saved output for the same command. We'll quickly check that one. Okay, I can see some directories are present on this web application, and I can see one uncommon name or some different name of the web directory or directory present on this web application. So I really have no idea what is Umbraco. We'll quickly Google this thing. What is Umbraco? Umbraco CMS. So it's a content management system, and Umbraco is open source content management system, a platform for publishing content on the World Wide Web and intranets. So basically, it's a content management system, open source content management system. So we can search for the exploit. The first option was the exploit. Wow. So we'll quickly search for the exploits. Okay, I can see exploits are available on the exploit DB and the GitHub also. So we'll quickly check. I can see it's authenticated exploit, Umbraco RC exploit, and it's authenticated. We don't have a credentials to run this exploit, so we'll keep this aside and we'll quickly go with the next service. I can see the 111 TCP port is open, RPC bind, and NFS share is open. So we'll quickly check what kind of or which drive is mounted on this NFS share. So for that we have a command show mount. Show mount EE is for exported drives, and the IP address 10.10.1. I can see one drive is mounted on this machine, so we'll quickly mount that drive on our local machine. So for that the command is mount, then T switch is for type is NFS, then the machine IP address, that is 10.10.180, and we are going to mount this on our local machine directory, that is MNT. So it's successfully mounted on our MNT drive. We'll quickly access this. I can see the same drive inside the MNT directory, so that means this one. So that means we have properly mounted the drive on our directory. So we'll let's get inside the directory. App browser, app data, app plugins, ASP client, bin, config files. So basically it's part of Umbraco application. That's what they are saying, the site backup. That means it's a replica of Umbraco application. Now we are looking for the credentials, so we'll google it, where like, okay, as we are looking for the credentials though, so Umbraco CMS, yes, credential files, maybe, that's great. Okay, if you'll go through this whole article, the conclusion of this article is the app data Umbraco SDF. Here you will get the credentials. Also in the second link, if you can see over here, where can I find the database credentials of my Umbraco database, and inside the credential string, connection string, sorry, inside the connection strings they have mentioned the file name of the application. So we'll quickly go inside this file. We'll quickly access this file. We'll go inside this directory and we'll quickly access this file. So it's app data, so file is present. Okay, since it's a database file, we cannot see this file with the cat command. We need a string, so for that we'll use a strings strings and the file name. Oh, sorry. It's Umbraco SDF. No. So file is pretty big. We'll analyze this file from the start. Okay, so I can see first administrator, then admin, then I can see some credentials over here. We'll quickly copy this thing. Okay, so we'll quickly separate all the data. It's admin.htp local, and I can see some encrypted string present over here. So we'll quickly crack or decrypt this string. So for decryption, I use CrackStation. There are different tools are available in the Kali Linux itself, like Medusa is there, Hashcat is there, John is there. But I prefer this one, CrackStation, because it's really easy to use. No need to worry about the syntax and word files, and it will give you the result in just few seconds. So it's really easy. Okay, so we got the password file, beacon and cheese. It's a password. Okay, that's a great password. Okay, so we got the credentials of this Umbraco application. We'll quickly run that exploit which we have got earlier. Okay, we'll run this exploit, and the usage is given in the readme file. So I'll quickly explain everything about the usage. So I have downloaded this file in my local machine. So we'll quickly first edit this thing. Okay, so it's a Python exploit.py. It's an exploit name. U is for user. User is admin @hackthebox.local. So we'll quickly replace this thing. P is for password. Password, we know what is a password. Beacon and cheese. We'll quickly replace the password. Then I is for URL. That is a 10.10.10.180. Then C is for command, PowerShell. We are going to execute this command argument. It's an argument. So whatever the command we are going to execute, we're going to execute in the PowerShell. And these are the arguments. So we'll quickly check whether it is working or not. Oh, it's working. So we'll quickly check the system information. Great. I can see the system information. Host name is remote. It's Microsoft Windows Server 2019, and it's 64-bit version. So we got the system info over here, and we can say that the remote code execution is working properly on this machine. So we'll quickly upload a reverse shell and get the reverse connection on the local machine. So there are multiple ways to get the reverse connection, or I can say there are several type of shells available on the GitHub repository, where you can upload a shell and get the reverse connection. So we're going to upload a Nishang shell because I found it is really very easy. We'll quickly going to download our Nishang shell. So we'll quickly Google Nishang shell. Okay, I can see first GitHub link. Okay, so on the Nishang GitHub page, there are many type of exploits available. So we're going to use a shell. So in the shell folder, we're going to use this one, invoke PowerShell TCP one line. So we're going to use a one-liner shell. I have downloaded this shell on my local machine. This one is the shell. You just have to change the IP address of your local machine and the local port. That's it. So we're going to use this shell. So basically what we are going to do, we are going to upload that shell, this one, the invoke PowerShell. We are going to upload this shell on the remote machine, and we are going to execute that shell on the remote machine. So we'll get the reverse shell on our local machine. So for that, we're going to first set up a Python server on our local machine so that our local file will be uploaded to the remote machine. So for that, we're going to use a Python server, python -m as in from module http .server. That's it. And we are going to host on the local port 80. Something wrong. Python. Okay, sorry, it's a Python 3. Okay, it's hosted. Next, we're going to upload this and execute on the remote machine. Okay, let me explain what is this. It's basically same till argument. We are just going to change the argument. You can see over here the rest of the part is totally same. We are going to change the argument. This code is basically what we are going to do. We are going to upload the file. This is the location on the local machine IP, and the file name. We are going to download this, not download, we are going to upload this on the remote machine, and we're going to execute on the remote server. So this is what we are going to do. Before that, as we have mentioned that we are going to listen our port on port number 5555, local port 5555. So we have to first start listener on 5555. So we're going to start a listener 5555 and we'll hit enter. Okay, we got the connection. Yes, so it's a default app tool. Sorry, it's a default app pool. Now we're going to fetch the user flag. So to fetch the user flag, we'll first go to the root directory. Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, in users, cd public then there it is, the user.txt. So for that, type command user.txt. We got the user flag. Now to get the root flag, we have to escalate our privileges to the root user first. So to escalate our privileges, there are several scripts available on the GitHub, like a Win page. But we are going to use a PowerUp script because it's very easy to identify the attack vector. So same as what we have done with the invoke shell. So we are going to that one, like two tasks in one command. Like over here, we are going to fetch this file powerup.ps1, and also we are going to execute this file at the same time. So this one line, one command or one script will do the two tasks. So I'll okay, about this, so I got this script from the GitHub. If you have any doubt, you can just PowerUp script Windows. You'll get this script, okay, from the GitHub. This is the same one, privilege escalation script. So you'll get this script from the GitHub. I have downloaded this script on my local machine. So we'll quickly execute this script, upload the script and execute the script at the same time. So for that, we have a command. I'm going to do this thing quickly. Okay, I guess we have downloaded and executed the script. We'll quickly check. Okay, so we have executed the script. I can see over here the attack vector is mentioned over here in the script output. Invoke service abuse. Service name is USOSVC. So we'll quickly abuse the script, as they are saying invoke service abuse and service name. There they have mentioned the syntax also. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to abuse this service. For that we need netcat. We're going to upload a netcat tool on this remote machine first. We'll quickly upload our netcat into the temporary directory, temp directory. So it will be so we are inside the temp directory. Now we'll upload our netcat tool onto this server. So I have downloaded netcat on my local machine. The cert util is the easiest way to transfer files on the remote machine. There are multiple ways, like VBScript is there, TFTP server is there. So multiple ways are there, but the cert util is the most easiest one, or it's very easy, I can say, to transfer file on the remote machine, Windows remote machine. So that's the reason I'm going to use a cert util. So basically we are fetching the script from the local machine. fetching the tool from the local machine and in netcat tool, and we are going to paste it over here on the remote machine. See windows temp netcat.exe. So we'll copy this file. So we'll copy this script. Okay, one more thing, we are into the temp directory only. So if we just mention netcat.exe, then it will be the same thing. There's no need to mention path where we have to. So we have uploaded the script on the remote machine. Next thing, we're going to abuse the script. What they're saying is, where is that? Okay, invoke service abuse, service name, USOSVC. USOSVC is the service name. So we're going to abuse this. So we have created the script for the same. Invoke service abuse, service name USOSVC. Then we're going to we're going to take a reverse shell on our local machine. So that's the reason we have uploaded netcat onto this server, and we are going to call this file. We have mentioned the IP address of our local machine and the local port. That's how we are going to get the root shell on the local machine. So just paste this command. Before that, start listener on the local machine. "9999". That's great. Now we're going to call this shell. Okay, we got the shell. We'll quickly check who am I. It's anti-authority system, that is admin. We'll quickly go to the root directory, then flag directory, dir. I can see the root.txt. Wow. Type root.txt, and we got the root flag. So we have successfully exploited the vulnerabilities, and we got both the flags, user.txt and root.txt. So thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.